beautiful Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your full moon reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, Patreon. I do not take money, e-gifts or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything of those things at all, it is not me, it is a scam. Now let us start by cleansing your space hourly so that we sync. I'm going to use Tibetan symbols, so please be mindful. 3 loud sounds will occur, and let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, so this full moon is in Pisces, which is a very emotional, sensitive full moon there. So you may have felt a little bit more tearful or a little bit more emotional than usual, things coming to the surface. It is a time for looking at finances and being honest with yourself. Clarity comes at this time of year, but it's also about using your intuition to make breakthroughs in terms of your goals and dreams and going beyond your limits. It's a time to dream boldly and dream big and submerge yourself in your imagination to imagine what it is that you want, manifest your goals, your dreams, and visualize the life that you want and set intentions. Now, what does it mean for you, Virgo? In particular, it means your 7th house involved. This throws focus on those around you, your partnerships, whether they're business partnerships, love, family. It's about investing emotional love in those around you and harmonizing. So the moon energy can be about closing down cycles with anything or anybody that you feel it's run its course or there's no emotional contentment there. You may be closing down cycles, walking away from the past, but it is about sorry, they're just giving me something straight away, which is really unusual to get something right off the bat. They're showing me someone entering a property, it could be, they're showing me a door, basically, and the keys falling on the floor as you're about to sort of, either you've put your key in the door to turn it, and the key falling down. They're just showing me someone's keys just falling. So either you just started listening to this reading and just before you came in to listen, you dropped your keys, or that happened to you today. It's very in the now energy. It's not something, it could happen just after this reading, for example, but if it just happens after this reading, I feel like it could be influenced by this reading. So I feel like it's happened before. Okay, Virgo, I'm always going to tell you when the energy is of the present, and I feel like it's something that's already happened or happening as I'm talking about it. Like you were just listening to the reading, all of a sudden you dropped the key and then I started talking about it. So yeah, please pay close attention to the reading if that's you. I'm getting an energy of you feeling exhausted. Okay, I just feel like, so perhaps you're feeling like no matter how much you try to have a breakthrough right now, it feels like the key doesn't fit or something goes wrong, you stumble, or maybe you're feeling a little bit more klutzy than usual. I'm a Scorpio, I'm a big old klutz a lot of the time. So please take it as it resonates. It's normally down to not getting enough rest, Virgo. So just be a little bit mindful of that. Okay, now I'm using the Atlas Oracle to get your overall energy. I'm just going to see the faded energy before I talk about it. Now, your protagonist energy, oh wow, how was I to receive? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. Normally I have to shuffle, but Virgo, you are straight to the point in this energy reading. So where we put that, thank you so much. Let us get straight to it. Now, the protagonist energy, it says trepidation. Okay, so it's kind of like caution before you, it says push through the shadows. Now, of course, the moon typically throws up the shadow side, asking us to really look at where we need to make a breakthrough and really sort of see what's working, what's not working, and, sort of purge ourselves from anything that's not working or anything that is resistance. If it's resistance, for example, a plan and it's not working, it just means you got to tweak the plan and find another route to get what you want. It doesn't mean that what you want is not achievable. It just means you have to take a different path to it. Now it says here, push through the shadows, unclear, fear, darkness. So, I mean, it's clarified by the Magician card. So maybe you're feeling right now that present circumstances are feeling pretty grim, Virgo. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there. It's number 5, which means that there is conflict or some sort of obstacle that you are feeling is difficult. Because, I mean, they're showing me like that as if you're in the forest and you're just feeling a little bit lost, okay? So I'm sending you a huge, the biggest hug I have to offer, which is not obviously going to help you in your situation, unfortunately. I mean, the Sun card is over here, which indicates there is a positive outcome. There is a light at the end of the tunnel kind of energy. But trepidation kind of means just caution, okay? You know, keep on pushing, keep moving forward, keep, you know, persisting in whatever it is, but, you know, don't go too fast. And because it's the Magician card, I feel like something that you've been really trying to manifest, it's just not been working. No matter how much you try, it's just not been working. So I'm going to pull a little card on this to see what it is that is not working, or what it is that, I mean, no matter how hard you try, it still seems to be a little bit unclear. And I know it says fear here, but I feel like that comes from the fact that you've been a little bit nervous about things not working out in your favor. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a quick card on that. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We'll go over here for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? How would you like to receive? Okay. Oh, okay. So there's like a major breakthrough happening here. I mean, they're literally saying out of darkness comes light. Okay, out of, you know, if you just go slowly and be patient, I mean, nobody likes that word, patient. If you be patient but compassionate with yourself is what they're giving me. Compassionate with yourself. Ace of Swords says there is clarity. You will see the way through. Actually, the way that they're showing me this is wonderful. I mean, this is the way of the Panda Tarot by Kimberly M. Sam, and they're actually showing me an image of, well, I'm just seeing a sword, and it's like breaking down the branches. Okay, so if you're feeling like you're in the briar, stuck in the midst of lots of, you know, foliage, and you can't find a way out, I feel metaphorically you're cutting your way out of this. You're finding a way. You're using a new idea. The Ace of Swords is that clarity moment, that epiphany moment where a new idea will just come out of nowhere. So pay close attention to your intuition. It's very strong during full moon energy, and Pisces energy is often, it makes us feel really nervous or really antsy about the negative stuff, and it makes us feel really warm and cozy about the lovey-dovey stuff, okay? It's extreme because it is extreme emotion with full moon in Pisces. So this time period, it's expected. Let it go, let it flow. I mean, if the pressure is on, Virgo, let those tears flow, okay? They actually help calm your body, okay? So I'm not saying pent it all up there, you know the drill, but there is a moment of clarity coming. There is a new way of thinking happening here. Now, also, this card typically means destiny and fate intervene to bring you a successful or a triumphant outcome, okay? So pay close attention to meaningful coincidences. What is meant for you will never pass you by. They just said, oh, okay, whoa. They're giving me two things. There's a lot coming in your reading today, straight away. What they're indicating is you will always have what you need. You will always have what you need is what they're giving me. But interestingly, they're giving me a song. What is that? Okay, they're just playing it instrumental right now. I'm not hearing any vocals. So, I mean, it sounds really familiar to me, and it may have even come up in a reading in the past, but I can't quite place it right now for the lyrics because there are no lyrics. There's just instrumental. Oh, they just give me need. I mean, I just said need, so I don't know what. Okay, it's becoming a little bit more clear. I'm so sorry. Please fast forward this bit if you're sort of running out of time. But I have to wait till it comes. Otherwise, it will keep going in a loop and it will distract me until such time as I can get it. Okay. Oh, yes, I got it. You can't always get what you want. But if you try it's either sometimes or so hard, it just went muffled. Now, I know the song, so I know it goes right at the end, get what you need. So yeah, I feel like it's the Rolling Stones, or maybe, I feel like it's the Rolling Stones. I'm going to go with that. That's my intuition. I'm not seeing any band. They're not showing me anything. They're just... Okay, so, I mean, either that song played on the radio just before this reading, my beautiful Virgo, or you're about to hear that song after this reading on the radio, or that's a song that's been playing in your head. Please take it as it resonates. I mean, maybe, I feel like, it typically kind of connects to the sentence that they just gave me, which is about you will always have what you need. But if you try I can't get that little bit, but if you try sometimes, I think it's sometimes, you'll get what you need. Yeah. So they're exactly giving me the same sentence. I have to leave it there. Okay, Virgo. Ace of Swords, breakthrough. Nine of Cups says it's what you're wishing for or what you're hoping for. Okay, Nine of Cups says whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you will succeed in that. Be very clear on what it is that you want, especially if you're feeling like you're in a washing machine, you can't find the way up at the moment. Just set out a clear set of intentions and be like, this is what I want, this is what I need. I mean, Virgo, you've got a supercomputer, but be mindful that when stress hits or exhaustion hits, sometimes you can get a little bit clouded, you know. And you got to forgive yourself for that, because you're only human. You're not a computer. I know a lot of people expect you to be a computer, be on the go all the time, but you're not. Okay, so just be a little bit mindful to be compassionate with yourself. But the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords, I mean, there is a positive outcome coming for that. But they're really indicating here that that Magician card says you can turn your visions into reality using inspired action, but go slowly. You don't want to miss anything. I mean, maybe that's what the keys were about right at the beginning. You know, if you're feeling exhausted, sometimes we can stumble, or, you know, if you're fumbling for something, sometimes we can sort of miss the mark or not quite get what we're hoping for in that moment. And we may feel a little bit depleted. So yeah, please take that as it resonates. Now, the Magician card indicates confidence, skills. You've got what it takes to be resourceful, but also successful. This is an accomplishment card. It is about confidence being key, okay? You've got everything you need. The Magician card has all the tools. So you've got inspiration, that fire element, that passion for what you do. You've got emotion. You know, you've also got water, also connects to dreams and, you know, seeing the way clearly, what you really want to do by following your heart. Then there's earth, which is you've got a plan. Also, you're being resourceful and you're being grounded. You're not letting the plan submerge you. You are in control of that plan. And finally, you got that air element as well, which is about good negotiation skills. And it's about sort of intelligence as well and brainstorming. So you've got everything you need, Virgo, to move forward and be successful. And the Magician card says you can do this. Just think about what you want. Your brain is so powerful that thoughts become things, okay? So if you're feeling clouded, just take a moment to sort of take 10 minutes out, whatever, to be silent, or take a bath and just be like, get all the candles out and just sit there in silence and just go, okay, I would say don't think about a thing. I would say just try and clear your mind and just sit in silence and just watch what comes on in and out of the brain, and just let it go, let it flow, okay? And when you get a good night's sleep, sometimes the brain, I don't know why they're giving it to me like this, but they are, sometimes the brain just works out a solution, and you will dream of something that when you wake up in the morning, you're kind of like, oh, maybe I could do this. That comes from somewhere, okay? But you gotta, if your mind is going a mile a minute, it's hard to focus, okay? So the Magician card basically says, stop, focus on what you want, really concentrate on it, you got this, okay? Now, and also they just said, have faith, anything is possible, okay? Now, we also have number 49, finances. Now, 49, when you reduce it, 4 plus 9 is 13. So that is a transformational energy, Scorpio energy there. We've also got Aries, Libra, and Leo energy right here. But this is a transformative energy. So it says here, you will reap the rewards of something that you've been working really hard towards, patiently waiting on. Your perseverance will pay off. Prosperity, windfall, abundance. So if it's a financial worry that you've got there, there's going to be some sort of windfall, something you're not expecting, Virgo. But something that you have patiently sort of, you know, sacrificed a lot of time, energy for, and it's starting to come to some sort of fruition. I feel like financially it will change things up for you in a really positive way, and it is what you truly deserve, okay? The Justice card also indicates there's balance, there's harmony, but also I feel like there's fairness, good karma coming here for you. Now, some of you may be going through legalities because the Justice card can talk about the legal system. Maybe you work in the legal system and you're getting some sort of extra hit of money. I was going to say shot of money, but then I said hit, and that could have been, those two words together could have been disastrous. I mean, we all know it sounded pretty like on the wire there with that. But anyway, moving on. I don't want to make myself laugh to the point where I can't stop laughing. But the Justice card indicates you making a choice about something, okay? And I feel like you're being honest with yourself because it's number 8. Normally in the traditional sort of Rider-Waite Tarot, major arcanas, the Justice card is number 11. But I feel like you're being super honest with yourself during this full moon period. Are you earning enough money for what you do? Okay, I know it's very sort of harsh circumstances out there at the moment, and you may feel like you can't change your pathway, or you felt stuck in something right now because you feel like it's better to hold on to what you got rather than shake up the system and feel a little bit nervous and ask for more money. But I do feel like you're getting a reward of some sort. Now, you may be looking for a new job, or you may be, because the transformation energy says there is an ending bringing a new beginning here. You're releasing something in order to embrace something new. So you may be looking at your finances and think, well, you know what? Maybe if I just take a job elsewhere, that would be awesome. Maybe if I took a second job, you know, I can. But I feel like you're weighing up your options with this. And I feel whatever decision you make in this moment, Virgo, with the pathway ahead to do with your money, I feel like you're capitalizing on it, okay? A lot of positive energy there. But I feel like you're being really honest with yourself and saying, you know what? I don't know if I can live on this amount of money. Or, you know what? I think I should really squirrel away this amount of money and, you know, for a rainy day. I feel like you're being really savvy with your finances here. And I feel like you're starting to have confidence in yourself as well, and recognize that you do deserve greater in your situation, because you really bring a lot to the table, okay? Because they're really highlighting this magician bringing so much to the table, and it's like, are you being recompensed for this? You know, and if you feel like you're not, you may wait it out for a little while, because I do feel like that hesitancy right there, and then you may find like a new job or new position, or maybe even move into a different department. We will clarify these cards a little bit closer, but financially, I feel like if you're a little bit nervous, I feel like whatever it is you've been really thinking about as an outcome, like a miracle or some sort of help that comes your way, or even, you know, a reward that comes your way, I feel like it's on its way for you, okay? Now we've got break, interrupted, separated, okay? And it says, ties have been severed in a situation, release what doesn't serve you. It's number 10, endings. Okay, now this is quite interesting energy. Oh, they want me to put those back. I will. Just as I'm putting them back, they said the name Gwen. Gwen, so if your name is Gwen, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. I mean, it may be a person that you work with. It could be a new person who comes into your life, offers you a new job, or perhaps love if you're looking for love, or maybe it's your partner. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. If it does not resonate for you, it does not mean it's not your reading. It just means that that person needs to pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. Now, ties have been severed in this situation. Release what does not serve you. So, I mean, cautiously, you are disconnecting yourself from something. But in that, you find a truth of self, and you free yourself up for a more positive future. So, Virgo, this moon, as I said, is about, you know, releasing anything that does not serve you, but also really looking at partnerships to close old cycles. You may not have wanted to separate from something. Oh, we got a little bit of energy joining. It's gone super cold over here. All they're saying to me is show them the paintbrush. Now, I don't have a paintbrush to show you, Virgo, so they're just saying show them the paintbrush. So I don't know what that means. Show them the paintbrush. You know, none of those trinkets are paintbrushes. I don't have a paintbrush here. There's no paintbrushes in this. So they're just saying show them the paintbrush, okay? Okay, so either you are, you just bought a new set of paintbrushes and you're showing someone them, or you're talking about them, or perhaps you've painted something you've painted a set of paintbrushes. I'm really not sure how it resonates, so I'm just going to leave it there, okay? Unfortunately, I can't go further with that image. Let me just clarify this break for you and see what's going on there. So either you're walking away from a job that you feel has kept you anxious, or perhaps you feel like you've been forced. Your hand has been forced here. You are magnetizing something greater, something better. So if you've lost your job or and you've been looking for one for the last couple of months and you felt like you cannot see the wood for the trees and that things are looking pretty grim, know that there is a real breakthrough happening here, and that it's going to be more than you can expect. Like with that 9 of Cups says, excuse me, it says that, what you're hoping for, something better even comes along. It's like a wish fulfilled. If you're, for example, you're looking for love and you're trying to manifest new love there, I feel like the start of something could happen, but you may feel a little bit anxious because you've not been out on the dating scene for a while. And plus, we've got a big old pandemic going on, so there's going to be a lot of variables that are going to be, whoa, we just got Justice again. So justice is so important. I mean, 2 different decks saying justice here, and a break. So either you are, have been forced out of a situation, or you are taking the power and you are leaving a situation. Justice will be served. It is what is right, but it is also maybe something you're thinking about, because the Justice card says you're weighing up your options for what is fair and what is equal to both parties. Now, this is number 11, as I said, in most decks apart from this one. So I feel like you're being honest with yourself. And then the next thing is you're taking some sort of action to leave it behind. Cut and run energy. So whether you're going through a divorce, or whether you're leaving a relationship, or perhaps you're dealing with somebody who does not believe in your dreams. It could be a family member who, keeps you stuck or making you feel negative. I mean, you may not be leaving this person behind forever, but you may be disconnecting your energy and sort of really focusing on your own needs at this time. The Justice card indicates that this is perhaps the right thing to do for you, but you got to weigh that option up for yourself. Justice card means good karma, okay? It's also about balance, finding balance, but also truth. I love this card. If you have a look, that panda there is just kicking the other panda in the face. So whatever has been negative towards you, or whoever has been negative towards you, Virgo, they're going to receive a big old dose of karma to bitch slap them in the face. Okay, so I feel this is not something that necessarily you would want, because I feel like you're a peacekeeper deep down, but it says interrupted, cut off, and separated. So, I mean, there's a lot of swords featuring in your reading at the moment. I mean, look at that. Justice, the sword of truth. Sword of truth. There's a sword on that table, and an ace of swords came through. So I feel like you're cutting through the BS. You're cutting through it all, and you're really making a way for yourself, a way forward that's really positive. Let's go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify this break card? Oh, I would like to receive. Thank you so much. We've got the Sun card in the reverse, something you're waiting for, 2 of Cups. Ooh. We got 6 of Pentacles, and we got 4 of Pentacles. So this is long-term security, but the Sun card indicates something was making you unhappy, and you have to leave it behind. It was, you felt delayed in it, and you felt temporary, perhaps even depression with it. I'm not medically trained to talk about that, but whatever's been keeping you stuck or making you feel sad here, or really down about things because you've been maybe waiting for the right moment to make that change. I mean, it may be a slow process, but something you've been wrestling with has made you feel like the sun is not shining at this moment in time. Now, of course, we're going through a major pandemic around the world, so world circumstances can make us all feel a little bit like that as well at the moment. But there is a positive breakthrough here. The 2 of Cups says there is love, there is harmony, there is balance. I mean, if you're leaving a love relationship, closing down a cycle here, and there's someone that you really want to be with, or you're trying to manifest new love, this 2 of Cups here says there's partnership. Or if you're with somebody already, you may be deepening that partnership and deciding that you're going to solidify it, get married, or proposal, or move in with each other, go deeper on this. But I feel like there's something here, whether it's your past you're cutting behind and leave it behind, or if you're, for example, leaving a toxic job situation that makes you always feel like you got eggshells or nervous anxiety in your sort of gut there. They are actually, when I touch here, they're showing me there's a lot of anxiety here with this. So I feel like you're making the right decision for you, whatever this is. Because the Two of Cups says you will meet what you're meant to meet. For example, you'll meet your soul tribe, or if you're trying to set up your own business, Virgo, with your partner or your loved one or someone that you really trust. They're indicating that there is long-term security here, and that there will be reciprocal energy, balanced, and the Six of Pentacles often means that there is a gift from the universe. You know, good karma being bestowed upon you because you've been really generous. And as I said, this time is about looking at partnerships. So they are indicating you really looking at partnerships wherever you're not happy, friendships, love relationships, co-workers, looking at how you give your energy to people and seeing if it's matched, you know, because you're going to constantly be in this state, if I can pick it up, this state, if all these cards are like this. Okay, so they just want you to be aware. Six of Pentacles does say that there is something unexpected coming towards you that is a financial reward. So it really does connect with that finances card. And the Four of Pentacles says you're safe. You're protected. This is a card of long-term security at this time. Even if external circumstances seem a little bit fraught, I feel like you're putting a plan in place, and what is meant for you will never pass you by. I feel like you got this. Justice shall be yours, but you're cutting something off there. Now we got the number 17 in the next card, which is a star card energy about healing. So also, this is called, you know, cleanse, purify, clear. So, you know, you've come out the other side. They're showing me like it's a light at the end of the tunnel. We've gone from darkness and having to take action on something and manifest something. And then things are starting to grow for you and things are starting to go well. You're finding solutions to anything that you need to. And then you're breaking ties with anything that's interrupted your peace of mind, or you know, just you're severing those ties and you're having a real moment of clarity, purity, and you're, you know, at peace. We got the Sun card there as well. It says, sage your home and personal space regularly to expel any negative energies and to promote mental clarity. Cleanse, purify, clear. Now, of course, healing, cleansing, very important, but if you're not the sort of person who uses sage, for example, that can mean that you just need to purify your mind. Take those 10 minutes of silence, or have that bath of pure silence. Bathe in salts or whatever makes you feel really good, and peace is important. So sage also is about wisdom, and I feel in those moments of peace and silence, and you gain clarity. So I feel like it will bring a lot of knowledge towards you that will help you shine. I mean, it's number 17 there, which is a star card. The star card brings hope. It puts you in the spotlight for a job well done. It brings a miracle. The stars are aligning for success when you get this card. But they're indicating, you know, things like good food, soul food, or promoting good health, exercise, and you know, good body, mind, and soul kind of energy will help you during this period to gain some sort of sense of clarity. Now, to clarify that, we've got the Awakening card, the Sun, positive energy. This is a success card, so you're going from taking action, finding a solution that is right for you, and being successful at it. Okay, the Sun says there is a more positive time for relationships. They start to flourish, blossom, things start to become easier is what they're giving me. Things are starting to become easier and blossoming there. The Sun also brings joy. Okay, so I feel like you're going to have something to smile about in the near future. I feel like happy families, if there's been conflict or relationships, if you want to find a solution, the Justice card says you can. Okay, but the truth needs to be revealed. A conversation is necessary, and it needs, you know, it needs to be reciprocal. It needs to be fair. It needs to be equal, give and take for all parties, and that's when things start to become healthy and grow. So let us see the details for you. I'm using the Tarot of the Mystical Moments by Catherine Wells Stein. The other cards I was using, these ones are the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Bonagur. So let us see. Ace of Swords, again, a different deck. You're getting an Ace of Swords. So major clarity, but also communication. Perhaps you're negotiating a better deal for yourself, or, you know, you're just being really honest with someone and expecting the same. And this time maybe they show up and actually prove to you they want to be open and honest with you. They want 2 cards in this position, so I'll give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? They just said, show them the paintbrush again. I don't know what that means. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What does that mean? Okay. Okay, so we have Ace of Swords, major breakthrough, clarity. Oh my gosh. They just said to me that they've mentioned the 2 things. They've shown me the 2 things that have shown up in your reading, in your pile, just at the beginning of the reading. And they're right. So I saw the bunch of keys. They're saying you're going to have the key that unlocks the door. And they just said, show them the paintbrush. Oh my, you're kidding my face. Virgo, there's a paintbrush in that card right there. I mean, you could have any card in that deck. There was no other paintbrush in that deck. I kid you not. Show them the paintbrush. There it is. Whoa. Okay, I'm rarely lost for words, but I mean, I love it when they show me images and then it actually shows up in the reading so that you can get clarity and go, oh my, you know. Anyway, let's move on. Ace of Swords. So this is, you know, triumphant success. But they're saying take action. Go slowly. Take action. There will be a breakthrough. Now, your mind, as I said, is like a supercomputer. It will work itself out. As you can see, that shell, it goes round and round and round, but you hold the key to unlocking it all. So make sure you take moments out to really check in with your intuition. Ace of Swords, I feel like there's a communication coming towards you. I will clarify that for you. Some good news coming towards you that helps you overcome the mountains. Yeah, there's been a lot of either things stalling or you feeling like it's an uphill climb, because all of a sudden I've started to sweat like I've been walking a full mountain or something. I'm like, woo, I feel like it's been a tough journey here. Yeah, you will have what you need. They're giving it again, that song. But if you try some more, you might just get what you need. Yeah, yeah. You got to work out what you need, though. It has to be clarity, okay? So make sure, especially for this full moon, I would just take some time out to really just be, okay? I really would just be. But there is a breakthrough happening for you. So let us just clarify. I'm just going to use this deck here. It's the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, but in vintage. I'm only going to read the uprights in this because they're actually showing me an image of a hand doing this, and it's pointing up. Okay, so I don't know what that means, whether they're trying to say the one, but right now I'm taking that intuitively as to mean only in the upright. So let's go. Can you please clarify the Ace of Swords for my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding that Ace of Swords? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Can you please? King of Cups. Now, either you're dealing with a Scorpio energy, we've got some air there, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We've got Aries, we've got some earth there, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and we got some Pisces energy as well. So Scorpio, right there, if you're dealing with, you know, a Scorpio, for example, and you're waiting to hear from this person for them to tell you how they feel, or this is about you following your heart, and it leads to a breakthrough. I feel like you're putting all of your energy into a career that's going to bring a lot of money and, you know, and a new start. The Fool card says you're going to take a leap of faith, come out of your comfort zone, and it's going to be wildly successful, okay? You're going to get the justice that you truly deserve for all of the hard work that you've been implementing, even if you've been working in a different sector, okay? But the King of Cups often means, I'm going to go one more. They asked me to go one more. The King of Cups often means, you know, you're being diplomatic, you're negotiating a better deal, you're being fair, and I feel like you're open to listening to what someone's got to say. Page of Swords. Oh, I mean, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, in terms of love, I feel like they're keeping an eye on you, Virgo. This person's very curious about you. But pages, they bring news, so they are indicating that there is a conversation coming as well. Oh, we got the Devil card here. Oh, 3 of Pentacles, and we got the 6 of Cups in the upright. Okay, so we have Page of Swords, So Page of Swords, news coming. Pages, they bring news. There's clarity here. Also, you may investigate something a little bit deeper, but this person is very curious about you. Now, this could be a boss type person, someone that's fair. They may be, asking you to, for example, move into a different team. Because we got a 3 of Pentacles here, which is about teamwork. They could be like sort of setting you up to get negotiate a better deal, move into a different department, or they may be sort of, because I feel like there's admiration here, but from afar is what I'm getting. So whether it's love or whether it is, I could pull a card from another deck. I will do that. Whether it's love or work, I feel like you're being admired from afar, from a distance. Now I do like, the 6 of Cups does mean return, reuniting energy. So someone from your past reaching out, but we have the Devil card here. Okay, so they're just indicating be careful of attachments to like the idea of the good old days. Remember why something did not work out in the first place, Virgo. Could also be that this person, if it's an ex-love that's reaching out to you, be careful that you do a little bit of investigating to make sure that they haven't got a third party, because we got 3 Pentacles there. If it's someone from your past offering you a lucrative business deal, make sure you get clarity on it. You don't want any nasty surprises just popping up there. But they may be asking you because you've got really good quality of work there. They may want to partner up with you. So just make sure it's not something that's going to keep you stuck. Okay, because sometimes, it looks too good to be true, and then it is. So just be a little bit mindful about that energy. I'm going to pull a card and see if it's about love or whether it is about business. Can you please clarify it? Love or business? Page of Wands. Wow, they don't really give me. Page of Wands is whatever you're inspired to be searching for right now. Pages are free energy, creative, bold. They venture forth to connect to their passion. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they really are indicating here, there's 2 Knights in the reverse. So they're basically saying, however it applies to you. That pretty much says either or, because it's about passion, wherever your passion is leading you at this time. And the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups there says either or, okay? If something feels too good to be true financially, and, it's not going to work, just be mindful of that. And Knight of Cups in the reverse there also says, if someone has got unrealistic expectations of you and it didn't work in the past and they withdrew their love, be mindful that you don't get stuck in that energy. Okay, so let's move on. Full card. Full card says it's worth the risk. It's worth coming out of your comfort zone, but make sure you're being fair in all situations. So if you're having to take a leap of faith, this is definitely a new start or a new path opening up to you. This is also just to be mindful, if you're weighing up your options, be mindful of analysis paralysis and don't be too frivolous. So it basically says weigh up all your options, but don't, it's almost like calculated risk. Don't just take a blind sort of leap of faith. They want you to make sure you weigh up your options and make sure it's legal, Virgo, whatever it is that you're doing. Virgo, I would never imagine that you would do anything that was not legal, but they're just indicating, you don't want to be foolhardy in a situation. You want to negotiate things. Look at the contract, for example, before you take a leap of faith, just to make sure there's no nasty surprises. But I feel like if you're taking a new job, I feel like it's going to be a wonderful opportunity that takes you places and grows your finances. Or if you're just venturing forth with your money into a business investment scheme, for example, and just make sure it's legal. Just make sure it's it's beneficial to you in the long term, Virgo. No quick rich schemes, that sort of thing. Now we've got 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is about mastering your craft. It's about money that you've really worked hard for. It's about enjoying your employment. So if you've lost motivation or drive for what it is that you do, rather than going further afield, and looking for something new, you may come up with a new idea to really sort of feel a little bit more enjoyment within your work. This Eight of Pentacles also is about attention to detail, and also about being creative, doing something that you love for money, and also, you know, repairing things. So I feel you could be a little bit more, I just keep getting this energy that something transformative is coming your way to bring more money. I just see lots of money coming towards you. So this moon is really, this Pisces moon does focus on money, finances, and things, subjects that are taboo. So for example, that Devil card came up there. There may be a lover in the past that you and this person, you were magnetized towards each other, and it was just like, you felt like a drug to each other. It's like, you know, the passion, if you know what I mean, was off the charts. I mean, you and this person, just make sure that that's not what's drawing you together, because it could be that you and the Devil card doesn't always have to be a negative energy. It can be like you're a slave to your desires with a person. Just make sure, if you're wanting long-term security, that that person is on the same page, right? But the Eight of Pentacles says you can repair something with somebody if you want, but make sure it is something positive and something healthy. Also, we've got the Six of Swords, which means you're coming out of that, literally, you're going from this dark cycle right here into calmer waters. You're protected at this time. You're going to feel more anchored in the future, much more happy there. Six of Swords says you will have greater wisdom. You will be changed by whatever it is that you're having a major breakthrough on, and you will feel more at home. So you may be going further afield. Also, you may be traveling. You may not want to travel because we're going through a major pandemic, or you feel like it is time to travel, to get out there. But what they're indicating here is you're moving away from any dark cloud, basically. That's what I feel. And it's basically a light at the end of the tunnel here. And we got a Page of Cups. So if you're separating from something, whether it's a relationship, the Page of Cups says there's new that just pops out of nowhere. Page of Cups often means, there's new love here, or a connection with someone that's starting again afresh. It may feel like, may feel like you're curious again about each other. I feel Page of Cups can also be someone popping up with an apology. So I'm just going to quickly pull a card on that before we move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify the Page of Cups for my beautiful, we got the Ten of Swords. Something has come to an end. Very painful ending as well. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. When you get a painful, I gotta get that card. When you get a painful, they asked me to go again. When you get a painful ending, it normally means that there is a beginning that is coming. There is no, I'm not sure who said it, but someone said there is no such thing as endings, only beginnings. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Okay, thank you so much. We got the Chariot card, so you're moving forward. We got the Queen of Swords. More swords. There's so many swords. I'm just going to go get that card that went over there. One moment, please. Okay, we've got a Five of Wands as well, so a bit of conflict here. Yeah, so whatever it is that you're ending, it's bringing you conflict or unhappiness, okay? Drama. There's a lot of drama here, but we do have you moving forward in finding clarity. They're literally giving that. The Chariot says you can be successful, you can move forward, you're getting that motivation, that drive to overcome any challenge. You got this. You're the master or the mistress of your own destiny. Of course, there's an element of fate there as well. There's no reins on that Chariot there. Those two Sphinxes are bringing that figure where they want to go, and there's often a directional gauge, so you get to choose whether you go left or right. So you'll be weighing up your options there. But the Chariot says you're moving forward. You're moving away from any conflict. You're severing ties with anything that makes you overthink, conflicted, or you're just in search of peace. Okay? And the Queen of Swords, very self-sufficient, healthy boundary, this woman. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. But this card is a clarity of purpose card. She leads with total honesty, with fairness, but she's got the sword of BS up, ready to cut anyone down who tells her an untruth. So I feel the whole reading seems to be about you gaining clarity on something that's been really weighing on your mind, maybe making you feel a little bit anxious, and moving into a more positive time, whether that's career. There's some love here as well. Page of Cups in terms of career can mean following your bliss, and money flows from there, which basically is what the Eight of Pentacles says. As long as you enjoy your craft, enjoy what you're doing, and you feel like you're making a difference, then there's going to be money that flows from it, okay? So I do feel like it is a case of following your heart. I mean, I would always advise everybody to follow their heart, always. It's an obvious thing to say. But yeah, so major clarity coming for you, healing in a situation, taking a leap of faith, and I would say success, because you got major success cards here. Whatever it is you've been wrestling with, I feel like there's a more positive opportunity in the future to move forward and have a bit more peace of mind, and know that financially things are going to be a little bit easier. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Spirit Angels. Can you please? We got White Stag, Protector. So definitely that energy of protectedness at this time. Now this deck is called The Spirit of the Animals Oracle by Jodie Bergsma. It says, you are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Now when you think about the white stag, stags, they tend to fight for what they want and be successful. So you may have felt like there's a lot of competition out there at the minute. But I feel, you know, whatever it is you've been waiting for, fighting for, sacrificing a lot for, I do feel like there is a leap in a really positive direction. So they're just giving me the word respect. Your reading's a little bit like of a plot twist reading at the moment, Virgo. They've just literally, I sometimes see like a black screen with white writing on it, and they just put respect. I mean, stags, they do represent respect, of course, but loyalty, groundedness, that powerful sort of maturity. So, not really sure. They just, maybe you're reading a passage in a newspaper or something, or an article or something, and you've seen the word respect. I'm channeling it for a reason, so I'm not really sure why. But anyway, I mean, everybody wants respect, Virgo, so I mean, that could apply to everybody, really. So I'll leave it there. I'm just going to get you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Spirit Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. Just to let you know, before I go to the trinkets, I'm going to be doing a free personal reading for one lucky subscriber, competition time. So free to enter, free to win, free to receive. All you have to do is champion yourself in the month of September. This is, of course, your month, Virgo. We're about to close out your season and move into Libra season there. So, but champion yourself, whatever it is that you want to be successful in. I mean, it looks like you're pretty much going through the ringer at the minute. So I would champion yourself that you're still persisting and that you still got this. So no success is too small. Celebrate the small wins as well as the big ones. But yeah, all you have to do is to put the words, I will succeed, in the comments box below, that affirmation alone, and I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 29th of September, and I'll announce the winner in a video. And also, most importantly, Virgo, you will succeed. Okay? So anyway, let's move on. We have the mermaid. Interesting. The mermaid is about emotions. It connects to a water element there, but she's got a shell right on her heart. So shells always represent listening, and it's listening to your heart. What emotionally drives you? What are your goals? What are your dreams? Very, very important there. If they want it on the Ace of Swords, gain clarity. What do you want? Listen to this. It's so important, okay? And we've got the navigational wheel, okay? Sailing the high seas, but this wheel connects to the Wheel of Fortune. So sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, but this represents good luck. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I wish you could hear what I can hear. And they said, because you said you are the master of the mistress, because you said you are the master or the mistress of your own destiny. So they thought they'd give you a ship's wheel. Interesting. Okay. I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets. Of course, you cannot see that, so you do have to trust me on that one, I'm afraid. But yeah, interesting that they said that. So, there's a change in direction here, and it looks like there's some good karma coming your way and some good luck as well. Where would you like this? Where would you like this? They want it on the Sun card. Okay, so I will leave it there, Virgo. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If you are going through the ringer it's been a really tough time. Know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel here for you, and that it will, there will be a brighter day, okay? Now, there is a moment where you're going to gain a lot of clarity and come out of a comfort zone. So it may feel a little bit, how can I put that? A little bit, you may feel a little bit cautious at first, but I feel it works itself out, okay? So if something resonates in this reading, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. And I will leave it there, my beautiful Virgo. So much love and light to you all, okay? Thank you so much. Love and light.